there was this one guy. He was on top of his house, and it was a flood. The water was rising, and a boat came by. The guy said, "Come on, jump in before the flood get too high." He said, "Oh, I'm waiting on God." So he didn't want to get in the boat, so the boat left. Then the next boat came by. Matter of fact, it was a power boat. He said, "Hey, get in, and I'll get you to dry land." He said, "Oh, no, I'm waiting on God. Go ahead and go. I'll be all right." Now, mind you that the water was up to the rooftop by now. The boat took off. Now, the cruise ship came through and say, "Hey, the water's getting too high, and you won't be able to swim out here to dry land. Won't you get on the board?" He said, "Oh, no, I'm waiting on God." So the steamboat, the cruise ship had went by and went on the docks, and the water got above the rooftop. The man drowned, and when he got to heaven, he said, "God, why you didn't come by and rescue me? You said if I ever call on you, you will never leave me or forsake me." God told him, "I sent you 3 boats. You didn't get on neither one of them." And then another story is, one day, a young man was in the pet store, and he wanted to buy a little doggy. But the doggy that he wanted to buy was a little too big to put inside a dog carrier. So the pet man said, "No, you cannot buy this dog carrier because it would not go in the pet carrier, and you can't carry this dog on the bus." The little boy said, "That's okay. That's all right. Well, can I get me a poodle?" The man said, "No, because the poodle would have to be on the leash. And if you can't buy a leash, you can't have the poodle because it's against the law." The little boy said, "Okay, well, can I just get a cat?" The man said, "No, you can't have a cat." He said, "Why not?" He said, "Because the cat will eat the rats that's run around in your house." The man said, "Okay, that's okay. Can I get a hamster?" He said, "No." The boy said, "Why not?" He said, "Because the hamster will run around the house." Then the little boy said, "What can I get? Can I get a snake?" He said, "No, because the snake will eat the hamster that's running away from the cat, that the dog will chase, that don't have a leash, that the other dog that's too big will bite the little dog with the leash because he's not in a dog cage." The little boy said, "What is I supposed to do?" The man at the dog pound said, "Just go home and make a wish." Now that is the topic of my story. That's the end of my journey. I'd like you to visit with me tomorrow, the same time and same place. If you would like to get some of my material, you can go to www.wowyoursofunny.com to pick up my new release. I'm on DVD, CDs, and anything in Blu-rays. I got 3 movies coming out. I wrote 2 songs in a book, all entitled, "I Have a Dream." My dream is to be famous. So will you put this on YouTube so I can be famous? And then I say, yes, I can. I can put this on YouTube so I may be famous. And then I was looking into the sky, and then I seen the sun fall. And the sun said, "Hey, where's my father?" I said, "Who, moon?" He said, "No, the stars." I said, "Well, at night you can see your father if you come out." He said, "But every time I come out at night, it's day." Did you get the joke? If not, maybe you can try it again. This is a wonderful thing to have, a camcorder. You can learn to do amazing things with it, like tricks. See, I can disappear. Watch. Now you see me. Now you don't. I'm going to reappear now. You don't see me now. Now you see me. How about that? Was that a wonderful trip? Or was that a wonderful treat? Or was that a wonderful trick? Thank you very much. Oh, you didn't catch it, huh? Well, let me do it one more time. Now you see me. Now you don't. I'm going to reappear now. Now you see me. How was that? Was that great? Was that something that you would like to learn? For $9,000, I can show you that trick. Would you like to send to P.O. Box 123, Anytown, USA, 85000000000, and put that in care of, wow, you are so funny, I forgot to laugh, in care of Magician Carl K. Lee. Yes, that be me. Yes. Now, what would you like to do today? Would you like me to tell you a story? A story about a man that lived in a shoe? Well, the man that lived in the shoe had 13 kids, and he didn't know what to do. So one day he was walking down the street. He had all 13 kids following him. Matter of fact, they was in chains around their necks. That just so they can run into the streets. So when he told them to keep barking like they were dogs so he could know where they at all times, they did so. So he went 2 blocks down the street. One kid was missing. Now there's only 12. He said, I told y'all to keep barking. Why wasn't y'all barking? Now y'all done lost one of y'all brothers. The kid said, oh, but Dad, we tried to stop you. But you couldn't hear us because we was barking too loud. So he told them, just don't bark as loud this time. But if anyone else come up missing, I'd like y'all to let me know before they get away. They said, okay, Dad, okay, Dad. So he proceeds to walk a little farther down the block. And lo and behold, 2 more child disappeared. He turns around and say, hey, where did they go? Now it's only 9. He say, where did the other 3 go? They said, we don't know, Dad, because you told us to bark low so that you may hear when we call your name. But you didn't hear us. He said, but why is it only 9 when only 3 missing? Do the math. When we started with 13. If you could figure out that joke, send it in to, wow, you are so funny, I forgot to laugh.com. And I will post it. Thank you for taking up the time, the energy, and wasting your money to see me. Next time, maybe I can make you laugh a little harder. Maybe I can make you chuck-a-lucka a little better. Maybe you would like to spend a little more money. Maybe you just like to give me some money. See, that's why I'm 45 and I'm living on my mother's couch. And I don't have a job, no food stamps. And it's just amazing how people just look up to me like I'm God Almighty when I don't have a pot to do anything in and a window to throw it out of. But people still look up to me. Wow, what a role model. I'm broke, can't tell no jokes, and definitely ain't trying to be funny.